and welcome back to Pixel Chalice. It be your boy, the Sursic, and yeah, I think we're done with the sort of major side content, and that we should, in fact, continue on with the story because it's been a couple of weeks. Actually, it's been like 3 sessions where we haven't really progressed, and I think the time is now. So yeah. Let's go for it. Oh. Now, if I can just remember what the hell I was doing. Yeah, I've got my golden boy with its funky music. I did want to quickly check one thing, just because my brain wants to know. The other chocobos can't go across the sand. Huh? Yeah, the golden chocobo can go literally anywhere it wants. That's hilarious. Good to know. Right, I think we're off to Junon. I forget how excitable this music is. I also have to turn it down a little bit. Right. Yeah, we need to go underwater to get the other giant materia. That one of the things. Why did you what? Why did you do that? That was weird. I don't know if it was a controller thing or something else, but my computer decided to chuck up the Windows key. Hopefully that's not going to become a consistent problem. Last stream was 4 hours. Is it that long to grind BP? So not strictly. I did do other things while doing that area, but when I tried to do a few of the fights, because I haven't been grinding, so I wasn't that high a level, and I also haven't gotten everything that I possibly could. Plus, there were some pretty unfortunate losses in there that ended up really throwing me back a bit. But one really good win that got me like 10k, so yeah, it is what it is. We got there in the end. It felt very much like gambling, but without the monetary loss, just time. Right. Oh, that is items, not the other one. Save. Just realised that the mouse is right in the middle of the screen for me. Yeah, I think we just go across to the centre of Junon Harbour. And I don't know if we'll get into fights. Or if this just counts as like a town. Certainly the music's gotten a lot less exciting. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely on the way. I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? Well, it's still letting me go forward, so what would we possibly be missing? Let's hope you don't get pissed off today. Well, I'm not going to get screwed about again. I was a very mad boy. Alright, let's see how hard you trained. Attention, charge! Hey, that's the underwater reactor, come back! Well, that helps, I guess. Door? There we go. Perfect. Hello, everyone. How about whoever stays alive gets to take her out? Alright, you're on. But what if both of us? Whoa, don't even talk about that. Does that mean I get to date her? They might be screwed. Well, one of them certainly was. Boyfic. I am definitely set up for killing absolutely everyone, so that's good news. Voices, yes please. Alright, yeah. Thanks very much for opening the door for me. Okay, back to work, back to work. Oh, I'm sleepy. Put it on! For a town. For like a military town. It seems like there's better things to be, like, defensive of. Oh, you're all so weak. Ah, oh, bless. Bomb. Boyfic. A smine? Got to get those smines. What's the dog about? Is it a fight? Or is it just mad? It's just mad. Okay. If I remember rightly, that doorway is... If you mess up the next section, you have to come back and that doorway is clear afterwards. But we'll see. It's like really hard to screw up what comes next. But people do. And instead of just giving you a game over, it actually like lets you screw it up and come back and gives you a different thing. The urge to try it is real, but I probably won't. When you do all the side quests before facing the final boss, there is that. Sick is the final boss. I do try to be final bossy. You've got to be a final boss, otherwise what the frick is that supposed to be? Is it like an arcade box? Well, we won't find out. Like, I'm not even necessarily overpowered for this point or anything. I just lucked into a really heavy hit. Ooh, SharePoint. I need, because I've got all this money now, I need to make sure that I have more tents than necessary. I'm assuming this is the boss fight. I remember this boss fight being pretty difficult, but again, I remember a lot of this game being more difficult than it actually is because I was completely inexperienced with turn-based tactical RPG type things. And as they go, this game is really easy. Especially with just even a little bit of grinding. I mean, the fact is, even when, especially early game, I wasn't grinding at all. And I was still getting through a lot of these bosses. The machine gun. Oh, right, W. I always liked that as a concept. W summon and W item and all those things. They use the letter W to represent double. Which I've never seen outside of this game. But is kind of clever. Oh, we got another downlift. That or we're accidentally going back to the front of Junin. I always like the fact that you could control the guy during this. I found that so impressive. And it's a lot more impressive during Final Fantasy VIII. Which will... W present. What, were present or... we present? Ooh. Got like the forest music. Seems like an interesting choice. What was the need of that little bit of pipe? I guess it's world building-y. It's like, to get to this reactor, you have to actually, you know, travel. I also didn't remember all the 3D fish. I used that screenshot as for the thumbnail. But without all the fish in it, it's not quite the same. These things are awful. Just in terms of how they're designed, it's just quite unsettling. A little bit like a, what do you call it? like a tapeworm, but thicker and shorter, covered in more razor blades. I'm not sure exactly how many razor blades a tapeworm is covered in, but I feel like it's more than one. Why would the lift travel through water? And why would the water suddenly stop moving? Okay. I get that it's just a design flourish, but... Oh, this is a reactor, okay. It's a boat. And there's a red boat. So as I understand it, you get to take the big water boat, but if you screw up, if you complete the thing, you get the original one, which is like grey. But if you screw up, you can come back and get the red one, which I've never done before. But it's kind of a reward for failure, because a red submarine is kind of cooler than just a grey one. If anything, if you screw it up, you should get a less interesting looking one. But that might just be me. Okay. I feel like I'm being followed by that. Very unsettling. You leave me alone, Mr. Claw. Stargate tapeworm. Jesus Christ. That makes it so much worse. Don't you oil me. That's not oil. That's very clearly fire. Let me guess. That's not water. And none of these attacks what they say they are. And those aren't Harriers. It's all lies. They're all just liars in here. It's because they work for Shinra, isn't it? There we go. He pretends he's firing Harriers at me, and that's just not cool. I do love a good critical. Right. If we get to a save point, we're probably going to have to do a little bit of healing. We haven't actually used any MP, so maybe we'll just use what we've got. Cloud has an absolute ton of MP. Isn't Stargate Tapeworm just a gold? That is a really, really good point. And also, absolutely kind of ruins them. I guess they were never supposed to be, like, in any way cool. They are parasites. Stargate SG-1 is such a good show as well. Alright, quick save. This has got to be boss time, innit? I thought the last one was going to be boss time. No, one of my favourite things about this game is the vast majority of quote-unquote dungeons are pretty short. Pretty straightforward. Some of the games, they go on and on and on, which would be fine if it wasn't for random battles. Hello. You're Cloud. Hi. Well, you want my signature? I'll do it in bat on your face. Oh my god, it's just one guy. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, he shot me with bullets. And he died with bat. It's amazing that he shoots me with a machine gun, does nothing. I hit him with a bat with nails in it. And it's like 10 times more damaging. You are not getting this huge materia. Do you genuinely care? Like, it's only your bosses who don't want me to get it. You know, just say no. Say no to bosses. r/anti-work. God damn it, Barrett. Cloud better do a good hit, otherwise we're going to have to take a whole new turn. Ah, there we go. Fair enough. There are... someone... I don't know if you're pointing out that there are better gold type worms, but there were the good guy ones. I just noticed I got a Shinra Beta. Isn't that like a good item? But I can't remember what it is. But the item menu in this game is absolutely terrible. It is a... Okay, it's a piece of armor. Is it really good? It is not. Okay. It must have been good earlier in the game, and now it's just like an actual piece of trash. So you were after the huge materia. Look, just because I came in here and started killing all your guys, doesn't mean I care what's in here. I could just be really nosy. Oh, you're got different armor on. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever. Oh, he can do two. All right. Turns out that he can just do as many turns as he wants. It's doing a like a reverse Sans, where you just take your turn and you never do anything, so the other person has to just leave if they want to not engage with that fight anymore. But instead, oh, my turn is I just have a move where I just keep hitting you until you're dead. That's my special move. The huge materia. Is it there, or is it just not there? I don't know what I'm looking at, game. Is that it? Oh, there we... Oh, that's what was... That's not a huge materia. That's a Wickle materia. Damn, just missed it. They're going to take it on that submarine. Why would they do that? How do you know? What makes you think that? I'm so confused. Did we make it? Is that a huge materia? Because, I mean, it looks bigger than the ones that go in our armor, but it's not like... Or is it supposed to be far away? Is that submarine 10 times the size it looks? I'm very confused. Dang, the guards are that stupid waiting for Cloud to come inside. Yeah, I'd just leave. You go in. I just saw you kill like 8 of my mates, and I am just as poorly trained as the rest of those. Oh. What are you doing? Help load. Yeah, sure. Cloud? Can't remember what voice I gave him. Next time I do something like this, I'm definitely writing down all the voices. We're going to help transport the huge materia, Reno. Looks like we barely made it. Either give it to us or else. Which is it going to be? Unfortunately, I do not have time to deal with you. So here's my big weird robot with its arms. My priority is the huge materia. Those who fight further, what a tune. Time to channel Bill Paxton. Game over, man. Right, we'll stick on a big guard. Other than find out how Magic Breath does. I'll find out how much Big Slash does. I reckon we'll absolutely destroy it with Magic Breath, to be honest. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Everybody do Magic Breath. It doesn't absorb it. Use a lot of MP, but like that matters. Okay. That's not a whole heap of damage from Cloud there. I don't know how much health this thing has. I don't have sense anymore either. That would be helpful to know. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We completely annihilated its arms. So those arms, they're supposed to pick you up halfway through the fight. But apparently Magic Breath is so powerful that we just took them off. The thing is, We leveled up a few times, but we're about as powerful as we would have been otherwise. Oh, that was good. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're getting a white wing popped off. So he could do a lot of damage to us. Oh. What's Cloud got? That's probably a death. If not, grenade bomb's good too. And then Tifa do a heal. Like I said, I remember this boss being hard, but holy crap. You just need an X2 attack. Does anyone have a beach hut I could borrow, please? What the hell are you talking about? Ooh. God's hand, is that a good punch? That's some Tifa punch. Yeah, wow. I've never kicked that boss's ass quite so hard. I always remember it being a bit of a problem. Damn, the submarine. Damn. So they was just buying time. We have to go after it. Well, let's go rob that other one. Come here. You're ours now. I can see you running in place. I don't know if you're supposed to be running in place, but I can see you. Oh. Let's not miss. Stop trying to miss the thing. A scimitar? That sounds like a sword. Apparently not. God's hand, that's an upgrade. What's her current one? What is she currently using? Equip. Dragon Claw. Do you fill the materia on that? So if we swap out counter attack and t'other one. Then we can swap to the God Hand, and that will be a straight up upgrade for her. Equip. Why is the one that we're currently using not that good? It's not even a double. Did we just have a shit weapon equipped for no good reason? Damn. The crystal one is pretty good. Loads of slots and everything. See, this is why you pay attention. It turns out I've got a much better weapon for Barret as well. No. Okay, fair enough. Good to know. At least he's doing proper damage. Hi, guys. Oh, wait. There's another box over there. Hopefully it doesn't force me to get on the ship after fighting these guys. You guys get blowed up. Sea Dragon's Ale or something the like, right? For Wutai. Okay. Oh, the scimitar is for Sid. But that's a sword name. Okay, I can leave. Good. Thank you. Are these guys just spinning in place? I feel like they're not supposed to do that. Leviathan scales. It's a key item. Scales with the power of water. I do not remember what that's for. You're going to be forced on that sub after you go through, guys. Yeah, I've got everything else though, haven't I? You're not taking over this ship. Oh, apparently not. I think it's after all of them, because there was some left. God damn, Tifa. Oh, you both just crit the crap out of them. Poor guys. Another Shinra beta that's completely useless. There you go. Now we're forced on. So you were half right. For the fire room in Wutai Mountain. Oh, yes, of course. You want the sub? Just try and take it. Maybe we shouldn't... sir, maybe we shouldn't piss them off. Well, we're not pissed off. You don't... Like, you don't bother us. You're just kind of there. Oh, you did an attack from both sides. Okay, see, Tifa attack that guy. Cloud, slash all these guys. And then we'll see what happens. Boom. What is with all the crits? My God, you two. Maybe they are pissed off. And yet another bloody Shinra beater. Okay. Come on, Cloud. Follow me. Damn, man. What the... Hey, yo. Remember, I was the leader first, man. Yo, we've come a long way since we got on that train. Lots of things changed. This and that. I like the fact that he did his... come on, newcomer. Come with me. Pose from the very start of the game. I don't think I ever noticed that before. That's really cute. I might not have taken Barrett with me, to be honest. But, yeah, I find him very helpful now. Mostly because he's a back row guy. No, no, this is terrible. We don't have much time left. I don't want to die. Then don't die. There's still so much I've got to do. I never even got to do my victory dance in battle. All right, then make it your first victory. Show 'em. Yes, sir. Remember, your last training. Begin. Yes, sir. Oh, this is the guys that we worked with way back when. I got no regrets. Attack. Take them prisoner. You know what? I'm not fighting you guys. Come on. Someone, please. I'm sorry, I can't take it anymore. The lack of space, the shaking, the roar of the engine. Stop your blubbering. How are we going to make this move without you? See? Just fiddle with the controls and we'll get somewhere. Hey, Cloud, why didn't you try piloting it? They say you don't get motion sickness if you're driving. You're right. I do feel a little better driving. No sweat. Just leave everything to me. I guess we'll quickly read the manual so we remember what the hell we're doing. Button placements. Okay, speed up, fire torpedo, speed down. That sounds good. Presently, the ocean's floor near Junon, a red leader submarine carrying huge materials being escorted by covert Shinra submarine units. Furthermore, it's been confirmed that several mines have been dispersed onto the ocean's floors. The ocean floor can only be monitored with Shinra's sonar radar screen. Enemy subs can only be detected within the sonar area. Get in front of the detected enemy sub and lock on. Press square 5 torpedo. The mines are found on the radar screen at the top of the indicators. The mines inflict great damage, so be careful. Objective, sink the red leader, carrying the huge material. Time limit 10 minutes. Advice. Why is that in quotes? That sounds like, oh yeah, I'll give you some advice. Get the enemy submarine in front of you, so we don't let him in front of us. Concentrate attack on the red submarine, so we don't attack the red submarine. If you lose track of the enemy, press R1 and use your radar. Press any button other than R1, for the love of God, because it's advice. What, are we done? All right, I have to just sit in the seat. Everything seems set. Start mission. Well, you really want me to read this manual, don't you? Main screen on. Change the screen mode. Cloud being seasick. We all live in a silver submarine. Is that the red one? I assume that's the red one. Wow, that was so fast. Why did we need 10 minutes for that? Apologies. Oh my goodness. Less than 25 seconds. I just remember you have to attack it. So I was just like, we'll follow it and attack it. Did those guys just celebrate? Received Shinra sub. Phew, we did it. The huge material should be at the bottom of the sea by now. Let's continue the search. All Shinra submarine units. Do you read? All Shinra submarine units. Do you read? Must be from Shinra. Report number 2. Is that us? Alright, I'll do it. This is Shinra number 2. Everything is normal. How are you? Roger. Next mission, return to Junon Dock. We will transport the huge materia from the airport. Those without other assignments will report for guard duty. That is all. Over and out. Junon Airport. Should make it if we hurry. Forget about the huge materia for now. We're climbing. Aye, aye, Captain. Was that it? 25 seconds? That's what she said. God damn it. Aw, I don't get to do the underwater bit. I love the underwater music. It's so good. So chill. How to drive a submarine. Do the submarine driving. And then go. Oh, wait. I don't have to go straight there. I can just go back into the ocean and look around. Which I think I'll do. Because I'm pretty sure there's no attacking. No fights. In we go. So, there we go. X. Let me get the beautiful music. So that's the what do you call it? The reactor. So surely the other submarine will be around here somewhere. Oh, he's already here. If you know, you know. But we are not fighting that guy. We are not ready to fight that guy in many, many ways. What is a big hole in the ground? Is that something we can go in? No? If I press that, I just go straight up. Just a giant ass weapon on the ocean floor. It's an ass weapon, is it? Interesting. The very first time I spotted him, that shit me up so much. That is, yeah, that's Emerald Weapon. Basically a super boss. Is that our guy? That looks like our guy. Or is that the one that is actually a different dungeon? So this is the leader sub. Damn, makes me sick just thinking about it. Why did we keep them? Huge materia recovered. No damage appears to have been sustained. Phew, that's good to hear. Received key item, huge materia. We did it. We so smart. Is it still there? Now we just don't do anything with it. Right, so yeah, that's that. And the other dungeon you can find down here is the Galinka, which is more of like a airplane, if I remember rightly. Yeah, you keep puffing out your little tufts of smoke. The other thing we can do is meet a person whose name I forget, but is kind of an important story-based individual. There it is. There's the Galinka. I can't remember how powerful the enemies are, but I think we'll do the Galinka later. We'll probably end up doing another stream where we check out the later side stuff we can do, including the weapons. We want to try and kill all the weapons, because why wouldn't you? And some of the extra side content. But for now, I mostly just wanted to have a look around, see if there was anything cool down here that I'd forgotten about. Is that where the hole is? Yeah, there it is. So I believe if you go through here, you actually end up somewhere semi-secret on the world map. But that is entirely, if I'm remembering correctly, or this might just lead through to somewhere stupid. It's a very tight little tunnel. The key! Oh, yes. There's a thing we need for one of the later bits. This is exactly what I thought it was. This isn't the key. Oh, feck. Wrong button. You do not get off the submarine by doing that. Ah! So apparently if you mash the button while it's still dark... Called it. Right, how do I get off? Is it just... It is X, but you have to be much closer. Okay. Vincent. Hello. Can we not interact with you? We'll have to bring Vincent back. Vincent. Yeah, I get it. You want Vincent. I can't remember if you have to do anything. I mean, since we're here, I'm gonna check it out. Give the puss a call. PHS stands for piece of shit. Does he need to be in your party? I believe so. Vincent. There we go. That voice. Oh no, what did we do with Vincent? Did we make... I think we made him... that voice, it cannot be. Lucretia. Vincent. Lucretia, stay back. That is a lot of light. Got memories going on. Now, does Turk's Vincent still have the same accent? That's a question. Seem to know her. Hanging about. Holding hands. Running away, apparently. As a member of the Turks, he obviously has a ridiculous haircut. That's like part of the rules of joining them. If she's happy, then I don't mind. I guess I'm not giving him the accent. Only after he goes full vampire mode. Even though he's not a vampire at all. He just sleeps in a coffin. I'm against it. Why experiment on humans? She and I are both humans. How has that got anything to do with not experimenting on humans? After that, a child was born to Lucretia. That child's name is Sephiroth. Oh. And then she fell. She fell over. Oh no. I mean, obviously. Is that Hojo? That's got to be Hojo, isn't it? Because he has always been a massive piece of shit. And he's also a scientist in the classic movie way, where he's just a crazy guy who just does everything. Ugh. My voice. This body is the punishment. I cannot read fast now. I was unable to stop Protector Castle Hojo. And Lucretia, I was unable to stop them. All that I was able to do was watch. That is my punishment, along with this accent that is very stereotypical. He's just been affecting the accent the whole time. Lucretia, you're alive. I wanted to disappear. Couldn't be with anyone. I wanted to die. But the Genova cells inside me won't let me die. Lately I dream a lot of Sephiroth, my dear, dear child. Ever since he was born, I never got to hold him, even once. Not even once. You can't call me his mother. That is my sin. Back. Stay back. Vincent, won't you please tell me? What? Is Sephiroth still alive? I heard that he died 5 years ago, but I see him in my dreams so often. And I know that physically, like myself, he cannot die so easily. Please, Vincent, tell me. Stop, Cloud. This is my job, goddammit. Lucretia, the Sephiroth is dead. PTSA, post-traumatic accent. I don't know what the S is. It would be post-traumatic stress accent. And then we leave. And then we go back? Or do we come back later? Interesting. Okay. I guess we come back later, and it was worth doing now. Just see people talking about the battle with the submarine. Red sub, shit, I didn't read the manual. Clearly not. It was going way too slow and not firing a zillion goddamn torpedoes. I forgot to type the S. What was your S then? Was it stress or was it something? Post-traumatic stupid accent. Post-traumatic stereotypical accent. There we go. That makes the most sense. Easter Bunny on a bike? Easter Bunny's always on a bike. Anybody who tells you otherwise is lying to you. Okay. Now, I would travel on the surface because, you know, you can and it's easier to navigate. But you gotta love that music. That music is absolutely beautiful. It's so chill, and especially considering if we go on the high wind, it's too aggressive. If we go in a chocobo, it's too, like, chirpy. And the normal world music is just, I really like it. Like, it's a good foreboding piece of music. But it's also a little bit depressing. Right. So are we supposed to go back to Jenin then? I suppose we probably are. Right, out we get. Quick save. Oh. Maybe get rid of Vincent first. I don't want to end up in a fight with a completely unequipped character that I don't want to use. Back to the puss. Whoa. There we go. Boyfic. Quick save. Is that what we're supposed to do? It did tell us to come back to the flight deck of Jenin. Whatever it's called. I didn't even notice that the music in Jenin is the same as the depressing world map music now. Let me on! Hurry up and get in. Will do. I can't even remember. Can't we get there from the room that we go to when we come in here? That might be possible. Can't remember. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Worst case scenario, I assume that on the high wind, if you talk to everyone, they'll probably say, oh, we need to do this thing. Finished loading the huge material. All we have to do now is ready the cargo ship Galinka for departure and we're done. Wait. Wait. What was crashed then? Is Galinka in the sea or is something else in the sea? Am I remembering wrong? It's not that it matters. Is it this way? I guess we could quickly save. Sup sickos? They're terrible people if it's part of Sick Brand. I don't know if we would have different names. for the old pixel chalice. You have one more huge materia to collect before more story. Yes. Wait, is it there? Nope, not there. Stop trying to make me save. There we go. I was right. There we go. That's quite a smooth little cutscene transition. Nice. Right, well. Why is it called Final Fantasy if it's just another Cyberpunk? Well, they're all... The first Final Fantasy was just called that because Final Fantasy 1 was a last-ditch effort to keep Square, the company, alive. Right, I've got to call... Sorry about that. Delivery. Right, yeah. Final Fantasy 1 was called Final Fantasy because it was the last-ditch effort of Square before it was even... Was it... No, before it was Square, it was Squaresoft. And, yeah. It just happened to be popular. And obviously, when you make a game that suddenly brings your whole thing... When you make something that's successful, you tend to make sequels to it. And thus, a brand was born that just had a name that was quite cute. Excuse me, but your channel is called Pixel Chalice. But you are clearly playing a game that is rendered in polygons. Explain. No. You know that pixel just means old now. Also, pixels aren't strictly how they're rendered in 16-bit. This is still showing pixels. To be fair, pixel doesn't really mean... doesn't actually mean, like, old. It's just the format of screens in general. It's just the dot of a screen. Everything you view on a screen is quote-unquote pixelated. Anyway, Cloud. Oh no, the huge materia. I don't know why that went a bit Shatner. Let's go after it. Or we did stand here for a while. Where are they headed? Rocket Town, of course. Wow. It's a shame we didn't just get to see that from a distance. We had to come all the way up here to fight some shit-tier soldiers. You know, being a member of Soldier, like, what class are these guys? Does it tell us? Wow. Someone's got a lot of health. Soldier second. Okay. It's not first class. But not strong by any stretch of the imagination. Well, we could definitely do with some healing, though. Oh, God doesn't exist. Does that mean I'm a pixel? Only on the screen as you are. In real life, you're probably not pixelated. Magic. Right, everyone's full of health. What about you guys? Do you guys want to fight me? Phew. Hope everything goes all right until we get to Rocket Town. Then our mission is nearly complete. Not so fast. We still have one major task. We still have to transport the stuff. The stuff? What stuff? Give me. I want some stuff. Right, I guess we're leaving then. Right, let's get back down. Wait, who's a smart ass? Is it me? I mean, I've been called a smart ass before, and I feel like it's definitely better to be a smart ass than a dumbass. Yeah, we're all seeing Kevin in pixels at the moment, so, you know. Yeah, we've kind of decided that pixel means blocky pixel. But like I said, a pixel is just a dot on your screen. They're all pixels. I guess what we really mean is big pixels or chunky pixels. Chunky pixels is always a good way to put it. It's not 16-bit pixelated, it's chunky pixelated. Pixelated like Lawnmower Man. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. I mean, old 3D, definitely. Very interesting 3D. Oh, I wanted to pick up my boy. Pick him up. So we're going to Rocket Town now, I guess. Good to know. We'll do some 8-bit pixelated. I mean, yeah. And when we say pixelated, like, to distort something, it's chunky pixels. But they still use pixels regardless. Right, we'll just land here. And we get off him. There's always a 3 stack. We probably should just leave the golden chocobo somewhere. Whoa. 3D can also be pixelated like Dead Cells. Well, that's more of a filter thing, isn't it? It's got a filter over it to make it look that way. Right. Maybe we go to, what's his name's house? I can't even remember which house it is. It is this house. She is not home. Shira's not home. Can't go in the... Oh, we can't go in the garden anymore. Sad noises. Maybe because they didn't make a destroyed garden with no more Tiny Bronco in it. Even though wasn't that a 3D asset, or... Oh, I guess it probably wasn't. Oh. Hello, guys. A spectacle. Okay. Is something about to happen? Oh, I'm getting excited. Are you now? Oh, this is a section that we'll find out if I screw it up. Those terrorists are here. Cloud's shocked expression as they call him a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom bonker. How dare you? That did nothing to me. I've got a ribbon on. Take that. Shira's out buying more tea, god damn it. That's true. She's always on point when it comes to the tea. Did they make the enemies here leveled to when we were first here? Don't let them any further. Everyone attack! I'll attack you, because that's how a fight works. It's technically all outside of what's-name's house. How dare you Grenadin me? I like the fact that that was so weak and yet it knocked us all over. Nice. Love a bit of crit. Spectacle guy, you know that nosy neighbour that's always there when something happens? You mean a curtain twitcher, but also curtain twitcher who comes outside when anything ever happens. Mrs. Sick is a bit of a curtain twitcher. The amount of times I've come in and seen her leaning out the window going, ooh, something going on. Frankly, she can't really do it anymore because we've got a bunch of stuff in the way of the windows now. You guys stop throwing grenades at me that are completely ineffective. Very rude. Wow, you're just making Antifa kill you all. Come on, last guy. Have a bonk. Have a Kit Kat. Yeah, I find I only ever curtain twitch when something like meaningful is happening. Like some random assholes decided to start kicking the shit out of a car on our street. This was like a couple of weeks before we went on holiday, so that really screwed with me. If you're gonna kick those fucking Shinras out of my rocket, then take me with you. Oh, am I gonna... Well, at least I've got a better weapon now. I guess we'll go with Tifa, because... Oh, wait, if you double click on them, it tells you what they've got. Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Yes, I need to open the menu and do all the nonsense. Sid is front row, isn't he? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, that's better. That should allow him to not completely get killed. And then we arrange and exchange. We make sure... Where's Barrett? There's Barrett, okay. So he'll need the Magic Plus. Doesn't really need a million summons. He needs the HP Plus. Wait. Oh, he doesn't need Magic Plus, but for some reason Barrett has Magic Plus. He does need the MP Plus. Restore. Doesn't need Manipulate. So if we do that, then we swap it over. Where is he? Sid. Perfect. That will keep him alive. Make him actually useful. Perfect. Change members, continue game. Alright, let's show those fucking Shinra. Oh, he's Australian. God damn it, I forgot. I forgot to give him the accent. I am so sorry. But he's got lots of talking here, so we know now. I can't remember if there's a boss. You again. We will eliminate everyone who gets in Shinra's way. Yeah, but it's just you on your own, and we have kicked the crap out of you like several times. Presumably you've leveled up a bit, but... Do a bit of magic breath. Nice. We don't even need magic breath. That was just to wipe out the other two, but... Complete... Call it a scimitar, but it's like a super long-handled scimitar. How dare you lightning bolt me to my face? How dare you cure to yourself? Well, you've got a lot of... Well, the fact that we're going to only attack you with... thinking out. Oh, he's already dead. Kick the crap out of him. Ah, poor Rude. Absolutely ruined. And Reno didn't even fight us. They got us. Just walk over him. Just stand over him. You're looking at my crotch. Enjoy the view. Whee! Sid has the best lines. I like keeping him in my party at all times. Why are you here? Rude of the Turks should have been here. Too bad. Those guys are over there. Oh man, the Turks being done in like that. But I won't let you through. Why even try? What are you? You're just like a guy. Just like Steve. Oh my god, you're one of those. Okay, we need to kill you because I don't know what's up with those guys, but that stance isn't right. Yeah, give me a little poke. That's pretty decent. Damn it. What's that? That must have been a crit. Otherwise, that's a ton of damage. Bosses aren't allowed to heal themselves. That's illegal. I know. Ugh. Ugh. We go this way. No, we cannot go that way. Hello to all the terrible people. Sorry I'm late. You should be sorry. This is a very important thing. Hello, guys. Hey, the hell are you guys doing? Hey, just when I thought something was going on, you come back. Listen to me, Captain. We're going to launch the rocket. Huh? What are you talking about? We're going to load a materia bomb in this and blow up Meteor. Our rocket's going to save the planet. Oh, man, this is so cool. Wait a minute. Shut up. Just shut the hell up. There's a rocket. Pretty much okay. But we planned it to run into Meteor on autopilot, but the most important device is broken. Broken? How's the repair going? Shira's doing it. Oh, great. What a bunch of wizards you are. She's going to take 100 years. I'll take over so we won't have to worry about the autopilot. Hey, go ahead. Tell everyone. All right, Captain. Good luck. Sid, what the hell are you doing? There are generations of knowledge and wisdom inside the materia. We're going to borrow their powers and save the planet from Sephiroth. There's no way that we can lose the huge materia. You understand that, right? Yeah, I understand. I understand that materia is precious. And I also understand what you're thinking. But listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's science or magical power. No. I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather put my money in the power of science. Humans who used it to only roam around on the ground and are now able to fly. Finally, we're about to go into outer space. Science is a power created and developed by humans. And science just might be what saves this planet. I mean, it won't be. I was able to earn my living thanks to science. So to me, there's nothing greater. Now quit your worrying about what Shinra's gonna do. I don't want to regret not having done something later. But Sid, shut the hell up. Don't want to hear it. All right, time to get to work. Anyone who ain't involved, get the hell out of here. What the hell? What the hell happened? Hey, hey. Palmer, what the hell did you do? They said they finished repairing the autopilot, so I launched it. God damn it, Shira. Why'd you pick today to get fast? Damn, won't even budge. Completely locked up. Hey, almost liftoff. What the? No countdown? It just don't seem the same without him. Hey, blast off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. I can't remember how this minigame works, so hopefully I don't screw it up. Wow, we really would have screwed up the whole town. God damn. That is some rocket shit right there. Good timing, really. Shinra is too cheap to put a flame arrestor on. I finally made it. Out of space. Let's see. How's the course sit? Yep. Headed for a collision with meteor. Can't we do something? It goes on weird. That damn farmer went out of his way to lock the autopilot. We might not be able to change the course. This is the end? Huh? What the hell are you saying? You're still young. You give up that easy? I'm not going to crash in a meteor. Just watch. I'll keep an escape pod on this rocket for emergencies just like this. You keep one, Sid. You keep one. Not that it has one built into it, because of course it does. That you keep one specifically. Come on, dude. I deciphered the lock code on the escape pod. We'll bail right before we crash into meteor. Hey, what about the huge materia? If you want the materia, do whatever you want. The materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? I don't know. I know what I said a minute ago. Not much else. But maybe all that I really wanted was to just go to outer space. So why don't you all do whatever you think is right? So... Hey, Claire. If you're going to get the materia, it's this way. Oh, right. I didn't realise that was a door. Ah, climby, climby. I finally found the huge materia. Structured so that the lock can be opened if we enter the passcode from the control panel. There is a control panel. Try and operate it. I mean, I guess. Enter passcode. Hey, Claire. You know how to use it, right? Every time it says enter passcode, push one of those circle, X, triangle, square buttons. If you punch in the right code, it'll unlock and you can get the huge materia. So what order am I supposed to enter it in? I don't know. Just try and punch the code randomly. So I went circle, X, triangle, square. Nope. Oh my god. Unauthorized user identified. Protection system will activate in 3 minutes. Seems like you missed the code. If we don't enter the correct passcode before the protection system activates, we won't be able to get it back. Square, circle, X, triangle. I heard there's a passcode only the top people of Shinra know. We'll probably have to enter that. Try and enter some codes while I try and remember that passcode. Square, triangle, X, circle. I have a feeling you push the circle only once. Circle, triangle, X, square. Am I being spoiled on the passcode? Triangle. I think the second digit wasn't an X. Okay, circle, X, triangle, triangle, circle. Did you use triangle? Pretty sure you didn't. Circle, X, square, square. Pretty sure that the last digit was triangle. No, maybe it was an X. 2 minutes till activation. The suspense. X, triangle, square, triangle. I think there was a key that you had to push twice. Circle, square, square, X. Second digit wasn't a triangle. Circle, square, X, circle. I think there was a key that you have to push twice. I see you in the chat. I'm just fucking with you. Circle, square, X, X. Because I'm not paying attention to him at all. Password confirmed, identified, unlocked. There we go. Taking the piss. I was. Alright, Cloud. It's unlocked. Yep, my great advice saved the day. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Received item. Huge materia. It wasn't that big. Sucking in the toilet bowl, are you? Okay, you're going to input 1 second left. No, no, no. I did think about it. But I kind of got bored. Wait, where are we going? Lead this way? Messing with the chat bags. You got to mess with the chat bags. Is it that? No? It should still have a timer saying, you know, you got to get off the ship now. Why didn't Sid just type it himself? Because he was trying to remember it. Oh my god, that's scary. Wait, was she still on the ship? God damn it, Shearer. Yeah. Damn. My leg's stuck in the debris. Sid. That's a big bit of 3D. I can't. It's so heavy, I can't lift it. But you can carry, like, gigantic bosses, Tifa. Just use the limit break on it. Don't worry about me. Hurry up and go. If you don't hurry, the rocket's going to crash in a meteor. I can't go without my friends. You fucker. No time to worry about other people. I'm going to do whatever I can. You're stupid. You're really fucking stupid. Tank number 8 blew up. So number 8 was really malfunctioning. Shearer, you were right. But this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. Huh? Shearer? I tagged along. I'm coming to help you. You tagged along, did you? You stupid motherfucker! Sorry. That's really funny. The escape pod is this way. Please hurry. Do I have to hurry? Could I just go real slow? Real slow and sensual like. That's how they want it. Hurry. I'm going to detach the escape pod. Hey, Cheer, does this pod really fly? It'll be okay. I've been checking it till now. Then I'm relieved. Thanks. Wait, doesn't Tifa have a limit called Meteor Drive? Why doesn't she just use that to steer Meteor away from the planet? That is very fair. It's an escape ball. So this is outer space. Man, it's the real thing. I'm really here in outer space. It looks like he's going to puke. So long, Shinra number 26. It does mean that they probably got a couple into space already. There goes the rocket. Now, for those of you who don't know what happens, if you let Shinra get all the huge materia onto the rocket and fire it at the meteor, it has exactly the same result as now. That is to say, it destroys it and saves the day. Thank goodness, game done. Ooh, tiny. So end credits anyway. That was an interesting end boss. Strange that the game ends on disc 2 instead of the third disc that it comes with, but you know. Everybody look around. Look. I think they just made it angry. If anything, now it's even spookier. And somehow they managed to hit it on the side it wasn't even aimed at. Yeah. So even if you have all of the huge materia in it, it doesn't do anything. So taking it, obviously, is fine. Children don't know what the hell they're doing. They didn't even try to aim the Junon cannon up at it, which, frankly, feels like it could have done something. It is a big gun. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure. We did technically sabotage it. What a bust. But I was kind of hoping it would work. Yeah. If the bad guys are going to do something that literally could actually save the planet with essentially no downsides, rooting against them would be really fucking strange. Like, you can still say that they're the bad guys, and the bad guys can do things right, but it doesn't make them not the bad guys anymore. They still have self-preservation for the most part. We've been bothering them as much as we can, but there ain't no other way. Wonder if we've been wrong all this time. Makes you worry, doesn't it? Don't worry. Think. Useful, Tifa. Hey, the girl's right. You start worrying, and there's no stopping it. Things just start falling apart and get worse and worse. You're pretty damn optimistic. You up to something? Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All the time we've been up here, looking at the planet, I've been thinking, even when we were floating in the ocean in the escape pod, that we didn't get to see, sad face, I've been thinking too about the universe, planet, ocean, how wide and big and deep and mysterious. No matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. Oh no, that was Sid. I always thought this planet was so huge, but looking at it from space, I realized it's so small. We're just floating in the dark. Kinda makes you feel powerless. On top of that, it's got Sephiroth festering inside it like a sickness. That's why I say the planet's still a kid. Little kid, sick and trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's got to protect it. You follow me? That someone is us. Sid, that's beautiful. Yo, Sid, you even got me. Do now what? Do now what? Thank you. How are we going to protect the planet from meteor? He doesn't know. Still thinking about that. And everyone just leaves. That's funny. Huh? What have you come up with? Let's go see Bugenhagen. Did you hear something? Oh. Planet scream. Or meteor? Is this the planet? Hey, how do we know that this is really the planet scream? Did you forget? Bugenhagen told us. Bugenhagen. Let's go see Grandfather, the Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that will be helpful. Yeah, the awesome optimistic music kicked in. Level 10? Shall we go? I might be a learner, but I'm a well-versed learner at this point. Yes, indeed. Okay. We'll go see... Oh, they left the Chocobo behind. I guess that actually makes life easier. It's not like we can't see him on the map. No, we're really near Bugenhagen. There. Across here. I don't think we can land on there, so we have to land... Yeah, there. And we have to walk. I guess if we'd have taken the chocobo, we wouldn't have had to walk all the way. But, you know. There you go. Open sesame. Probably a good idea to save first. Do now what? What now do? Now what do? It's the closest to English. Now, what do? Counterpoint, Ivo Robotnik. Sorry, counterpoint to what? The good guys doing something that saves the planet? Doesn't stop them being... Wait, the bad guys doing something to save the planet doesn't stop them being the bad guys. I mean, yeah. I mean, it also depends if they're the one that caused it. Well, I could just walk through them. Oh, it's you. This is terrible. The colour of that unlucky star. The children are all so scared that they won't even go outside. I'd rather not see it either. That unlucky star? You mean the huge planet in the... Yeah. The fact that it doesn't come quicker is kind of ridiculous. Like, does it spawn in and then slowly move? Maybe part of, like, Meteor is the dread that it causes. Is, like, beneficial to it. Kind of reminds me of the end of, well, I guess the plot of The Fifth Element is kind of similar. Someone trying to initiate the end of the planet for power. For some reason I couldn't get in that door. Sid the poet. He is quite the poet and he did know it. I don't know if this is the right way, but we'll find out soon enough. I think we're going to need an ocarina to summon the 4 giants. I mean, it's the same game, really. Where are you at Bogenhagen again? You're hiding in your Hogan hole. There he is. If you're ever in need of my wisdom. Wait, what did I do for the voice of him? You're always welcome here. That's why we came. What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a good look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our heart. Something buried or something forgotten. Remember it, whatever that is. Most certainly be what you're looking for. It's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. Master Roshi. Oh, yeah, I forgot I did the Master. There you go. See, we're going to have to start listing, like, voices and the characters that they're most like. Must be. Look harder. Yeah, that works so much better. No good. Cloud, you call the others in here too. Oh shit, we didn't swap out Sid. Hello, everyone. Yeah, next time we do a big game and we start giving people voices, I'm going to start listing them. You see it? What is it that you're searching for? No, not a thing. No, I can't come up with a thing. Me either. I don't get any of this. Also, I don't have any, like, specific voices for girls. I just try and make a softer tone. So all the girls for my voice sound exactly the same, except for Scarlet. Scarlet is the only one with, ho, 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 I'm fucking crazy. It's basically her voice. I remember Eris a lot. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say it? Eris was right. There. Was right there all along by our side. She was so close we couldn't see her. What Eris did. The words she left behind. That reminds me, I was the same. As was I. Me too. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But she's gone. Is it impossible for us to carry on? What Eris tried to accomplish? We ain't no ancients, if that's what you mean. What? Did the girl go off to that place? That's it. What's it? We don't know about it. What did Eris know? Oof, burp there. What did Eris know? Why did she face Sephiroth without running away? I see. She returned there once again, correct? Perhaps you'll have to take me there. You're going to? What's so surprising about that? Even if I want to get out from time to time, see the outside world. Wonder what it did it. Haven't felt like this in ages. Must be the planet calling out to you. Yeah. Oh boy, the planet's calling, all right. I think he needs a shit. Let's go. So we all came to stand in this little room. Well, yeah, Bugenhagen, I have one more thing to ask you. We're carrying around huge materia. It's pretty delicate stuff, and we'd like to keep it in a safe place. We'll put it upstairs. Shall we be on our way? I'll teach you how to work the machine. Watch carefully now. You push a button, and then it goes wee. See, wee. This is what you call huge materia. This is really rare materia indeed. Materia this rare is certain to have special conscience enclosed in it. Yep. And if you don't know, this is how you get like the ultimate materia in the game. Huge materia, it's glowing. Get closer. Huge materia emitted a cold glow. Is that Bahamut? Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, materia glows brightly. Oh, you get 0 out of that one. Go about that. I love Bahamut 0. That's like my favorite summon. Yeah. So that's the one that tells us the thing. But yeah, all of these. Get closer, emitted a quiet glow. Colors the same as command materia. So you have to get all of the command materia and you have to max it all out. I don't know if that applies to enemy skill, but it applies to everything else. And then if you bring one piece of each, it'll merge together and become a single piece of like ultimate commander materia where you have all of the commands on your menu. Same with magic, you'll just get all the magic from one materia. And the summon, all of the summons on just one piece of materia. But you have to level them up. We are not doing this system in this playthrough. Maybe we do one in a few years' time where we just like, let's spend 100 hours playing the shit out of this game and grinding the shit out of this game. But not here. Right, how do we leave? Bugenhagen, how do we... Do I have to look at them all first? Huge materia. Look at it closely. Same as magic. Huge materia. Same as summon. Right. Oh, there we go. We look at it and we say go back down. Oh, good. Now let's leave. You remember how to use the machine down below? You ever want to see the materia? Come back here. Or goddamn punch you in the goddamn face, motherfucker. Yes. Generic 6 women's voice. Yeah, unfortunately, as a dude, it's quite hard. I should work on coming up with a few. I guess I can do like it's deciding what to even give them. I could do accents whilst doing a softer voice. Smells like machinery. I love this smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature too. Is that a deck up there? I'll be on the deck just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet and the smell of the wind. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom and the knowledge and the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. This motherfucker can just fly. I'm gonna go check him out on there. I was like, oh, but won't I get into random battles? No, this is your ship. Why would it be full of enemies? Hey, Boogie Hoogie, what are you up to? I wonder where you're taking me. You make it sound like we kidnapped you. The infinity sounds, they kind of. But yeah, like, you got a softer, like a more feminine Scottish accent. It's a little bit softer. It still sounds like a guy, but it's a little softer. Or, like, I guess it's any accent can be done a bit softer. I don't know about, oh, I'm kind of Master Roshi, but now I'm Master Roshi with a woman's voice. It sounds like, I do declare, Mr. Beauregard. Yeah, I just don't really think about it. Because I'm so unconfident in my feminine voices, because I'm a big dude with quite a deep voice. Yeah, I guess it's a lack of confidence. Oh, he's at level 11, my goodness. And we're off to the thingy of the ancients, I believe. That's what it's called, the thingy. I thought the music would no longer be Highwind music, regardless. Ah, well. Right, we're going to take a little landing. That's not the right place. There we go. And it. Quick save. And he's been grinding through. He really has been grinding up the levels. He is so much better than he was. I'm going to go for a quick pee-pee, so I'll be back in a moment. I have returned. Right, off we go. Don't forget the key of the ancients is underwater, needed for progression. Yeah, but don't I go there first? Let's not skip steps. I like to do the story beats as well. Theoretically, we just run through here. And it's not like the enemies are going to be particularly difficult. I don't necessarily want to skip things. Unless I don't think about it. But yeah, in the future, in other games, maybe returning to this, I'll try to come up with more voices specifically for the ladies. And also just write down stuff. Now, do we remember where, what do you call it? Enemy, it's not called enemy skip. There is preemptive material, which is actually relatively powerful. The one that encount down. There's an encount up material, I know that much. but one that makes it so that you can basically encount 0. It's much more useful in a game like Final Fantasy VIII. Nice. Still waiting for Cloud to get his next level in what's face, because he's got Meteor Rain, and he's used Meteor Rain a lot, so it's not that the amount of uses that I need to do. I think it is just the amount of enemies you kill, but you have to kill a lot, which I guess is why it's so useful to have him set to slash all. It means whenever we get into a fight, Cloud will just murderize everyone. Would you guys stop wasting my time? It's kind of amazing how long it's been since we were here. That's the other thing. This game, it is a big game, but it doesn't feel anywhere near as huge as the first time I played it. Like I said before, a bit like how I think Angry Video Game Nerd, it says it well. The first time he played Castlevania, it was pretty much the first time he'd ever played a game where the end boss of a level wasn't just the end boss of the game. Because most of the games he'd played up to that point, you got a certain you would just play a thing. Like if you think of how Pac-Man works, very simplistic game. You would just do levels after levels after level. Like Donkey Kong was actually like 3 levels in it, essentially. And then you just do them over and over and over again. Or you do them I can't actually remember. But yeah, this game, like I said, I expected the leaving Midgar would be the end of disc 1. It had to be, because we'd done so much. It took me like 8 to 10 hours to get out of that the first time round, but it wasn't. Now I don't remember where you actually have to go here, but we are going to find out. And guess I test the limits of whether or not this area has any enemies in it. Because I don't think it does. This is where we went to go down and see Eris. And this will probably be locked off now. Yeah, there was a little thing and you went down. I think it's one of the side passages. But the birth of... But wait, there's more. I mean, at the time, it's more... that when you've been playing, like my main type of video game, when I was growing up, I would tell you, up until I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time, that beat-em-ups were my genre. I love beat-em-ups, absolutely love them. Played so many, really enjoyed that kind of combat. But they were pretty straightforward, pretty damn short. Even, I think it was Soul Blade, which has got a huge single-player campaign that you do for each character. You could be done with them all in about, I don't know, 15 hours tops, probably more like 10. I'd be surprised if it's that long. It might be longer and I'm just forgetting a lot. This is... Yes, exactly. Are you getting something? Give me a moment. Do I have to come in from the other side to get to him? God damn it, Boogie Hoogie. In Pac-Man, once you reach level 256, the game bugs out, and the last maze is unbeatable. Yeah, essentially. But, like, if I remember rightly, most of the mazes were essentially the same. But I assume they get faster or something, or the AI gets more aggressive. But yeah, like any of these kinds of games, or any arcadey game, that was largely what I was used to, even if they were made sort of more single playery. I had Killer Instinct for the SNES, or Super NES, or Super Nintendo Entertainment System, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely fantastic game. Street Fighter, and all those other... What the hell? Okay, so that's not how we get to him. Did we get to him from that same side and I'm just being stupid? I think I was just being stupid. Damn it. Pack overflow, exactly. So the first time you experience a game that is more than just pretty simplistic, fight a few guys and you're done, kind of blows your mind. If you, especially if you didn't grow up with that. Like, imagine having only ever played Pong, and then you get introduced to a more modern game with like a full story and stuff that happens and mechanics beyond up or down. It can change things. I especially like a game that starts off as one thing, and then as you play through, you end up finding out that there's so much more to it. One that I've always meant to do... Oh. Okay. That's why it didn't look right. But Oddworld's Stranger's Wrath is a game that I've always meant to play through, but I always sort of stop at one point. Knowledge of the ancients swirling around here telling me one thing. The planet's in crisis. Crisis beyond human power or endless time. It says when the time comes, we must search for holy moly. Holy, the ultimate white magic. Perhaps our last, magic that might stand against meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from meteor. Oh, button. If a soul-seeking holy reaches the planet, it will appear. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Meteor, weapon, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Even us? But we're great. It's up to the planet to decide. What is best for the planet? What is bad for the planet? All that is bad will disappear. That is all. Does that mean no more power plants? Ho ho! I wonder which we humans are. I do not believe for 1 second that you are a human, Boogan Hoogan. No human floats like that. I get that in the remakes they like put him on a glowing, like a huge glowing ball of materia. I assume it's materia. But he flies. That's not a thing humans do. Search for holy. How do we do it? Speak to the planet. Get the white materia. It will bond the planets to human. Then speak to the planet. If our wish reaches the planet, the white material will begin to glow a pale green. This is the end. Eris had the white materia. But when Eris died, it fell from the altar. That's why this is the end. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. That's hilarious. Death is funny. Ho, ho, ho. Look at this. Huh? I got a special recording from the security tapes. Ancients writing. Can you read it? I can't even make it out. Okay. There's no time for jokes. I'm not an ancient. I can't read this thing. I may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely at the writing. Something written in chalk. Even sunlight can't reach key. It was probably written by a scientist who's been here. He probably used all his energy to make out these 2 words. Key to what? I don't know, but it probably has something to do with our riddle. The riddle, then, it must have something to do with Eris. So this note points to where the key is. Probably. Use these words as clues and go find that key. I'll continue to figure out the ancients' writing. Place even sunlight won't reach is where the key is, right? When you find the way, the key, or when you can't go any further, come back. Maybe I'll understand more from the writing and get some new info for you. Ancient writing says Slum Drunk was here. Oh. I hope materia isn't massively radioactive. That is a fair point. But these... You have a power source. And these... And it's basically pure energy. That you just run through things and it makes electricity, more or less. I don't know how Shinra power plants work. Maybe I'll look into that. But it seems to me that it's like pure energy. And that can crystallize into chunks of that purified energy. They do glow. It seems pretty radioactive to me. Holy guacamole. Wow. Oh, there you go. Once you reach 6 sets of keys, it repeats the same pattern. So we're talking about Pac-Man at the moment. You get 6 sets of keys, same pattern, remains the higher speed, and the power pellets only reversed Ghost's direction. You can't eat them anymore. Okay. Yeah, I've never been so into most arcade games that I've learned the nuances of them. Same with Tetris. I like Tetris. I don't like it that much. Like, you see there was that kid who got the world record, and it's just insane. Like, I will never, ever be that good. Probably at any game, but certainly not at Tetris. I mean, as a world record holder, I'm not expecting to be remotely as good as that kid, but... Yeah. Right. Somewhere where the sun doesn't shine. Pretending that, A, I didn't already know where we're supposed to go next, and B, Kevin didn't jump in and be like, do the thing now! But I'm not even sure you can find the key before you're told to go find the key. Hello, guys. Apparently, if you come here, if there's any items that you've missed, you can dig them up. I don't know exactly what it means by that, but it's kind of cute. Right, we need to swap out Sid because we do not want him in our party. As much as other people seem to want him in our party. I want Barrett back. I like Barrett. Okay. So how about... if it's somewhere the sun doesn't shine, we look up my art. No. Considering that you just got the submarine and they tell you, hey, go immediately and do something other than look around the ocean with the submarine, it seems pretty obvious that what you're supposed to do. Wait, does that mean if he's there... I have to go check something now. If he's there, are one of 2 enemies kicking about. One being... No, this is the complete wrong direction. Because if I remember rightly, once one guy turns up. No? Yeah, there's no ruby weapon. So you can fight emerald weapon right away. Interesting. I'm also curious as to whether or not the other guy's flying about. Wait, no, he starts somewhere, doesn't he? But doesn't he start here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ultima Weapon starts there. And you just fight him and then he starts flying about. So yeah, we'll need to continue on with the story before people start showing up. Again, not like I'm fighting Ruby Weapon. You can kill Ultima Weapon. Ultima Weapon's basically pretty easy. Although you do want to have all the sets of... you want to have all the sets of enemy skill so you can learn Shadow Flare off of him. Although that is available elsewhere. Right, where am Lucky? That's the Galinka. No, not the Galinka. I can't remember what that ship's called. Oh, should we get it? Let's find out how tough this is, because if we can get double cut, it's going to make things so much easier. Oh. This is the Shinra's Galinka type airplane. I wonder what it went down here. So it is a Galinka. But it's just not the same one. Okay. Now, someone was saying that we should grind power sources. Not going to happen. At the end of the day, we'll be more than powerful enough to beat the game. We're kind of probably already strong enough to actually beat Sephiroth. We could be stronger. Heaven's Cloud. What the hell is that? Oh. What is it? And why? Can we give him Omni Slash yet? No, I'm not sure. What's Gigas? Where is it then? Which one is Heaven's Cloud? Where is it? What is it? I can't remember. Is it? If it's a sword, then it's... There you go, okay. Oh. Technically, that is just a straight up upgrade, isn't it? And now we can actually have things other than... what's the name on it? Right, let's exchange some shit then. That only needs one slot. That only needs one slot. That could use doing a thing. That only needs one slot. And that only needs one slot. Other than that... Yeah, so even if we get it from here, that's pretty huge. Do we have any alls? Should definitely try and upgrade our alls. Chocobo lure. We don't need Chocobo lure. Oh yeah, let's get Bahamut Zero. Just gonna summon that in a fight, regardless of what happens. Quick save. Oh, I love the sort of. It's kind of Midgar music to me. What is this place? Must be some kind of research establishment. Because there's a Mako generator. We managed to get escort guard. Okay, I'll just let someone tell me what that is so I don't have to go looking for it. Double cut, sweet. Wait, I thought double cut was... It's... Oh, it was yellow. Oh, it was yellow. It looked purple. 2x cut. But, yeah. Can we have slash all? I don't think we can have slash all and double cut. Oh, okay. good for that. I mean, it's technically better. Nullifies almost everything. Damn. And it's higher defense. No magic defense, though. Sad noises. Oh, defense percent. Right, we need to arrange an exchange. All this time. Put Sid back on Barrett. And then if we put it on... If we put Slash All on her, we can put her in the back row. And we'll just have to have Cloud in the front row, but he's going to be an absolute damage dealer. Specifically for single enemies. What am I doing? Order, there we go. And it's helpful because everyone attacks Tifa all the time anyway. Yeah, I didn't think they stacked. That would be kind of crazy. Okay, is there multiple routes through here? Finally, we actually got into a fight. I'm amazed at how little stuff... Oh god, that's horrifying. Good job. Nice. Creepy touch. That is so funny. I assume that that's just like tons of status effects. Wait, he turned it into sadness. Oh, creepy touch puts you in sadness. That's awful. That's genuinely freaky. Okay, so her slash all is that she, like, does a sort of key move. There we go, you finally did something. Let's do White Wind. Oh, you really just love to touch us, don't you? There we go, finally. Goodness. Like, a surprisingly tanky enemy. But not too bad. We can certainly explore... Oh, there we go. That's what we were looking for. What we got there? Mega Elixir. Delicious. Don't know what else we've hit. It is a bad touch. Oh, he's back again. He just wants to creepily touch you. What is wrong with that? Touch the creepy. Oh, nice one, Cloud. Getting 2 crits in a row would be sick. It is quite the thing to have a move called Creepy Touch that makes people sad. Like, that's very disturbing. The fact that that's pretty much all he wants to use is kind of hilarious as well. He just wants to hug us and occasionally electrocute us. Nice. How much AP are they giving? That must be a decent amount of AP. Because I can't remember which all we had. I feel like we put... I guess we probably put one of the... Okay, it was the one that already had a bit in it. But still... Oh yeah, we're supposed to use... Does anybody else have... You've got God's hands, you've got steel. We don't need steel anymore. Let's put on a lower all. There we go. Boomer, lightning, counterattack. Did we discern whether there's some stuff that works with counterattack in fun, stupid ways? Like if you have added cut on counterattack, it would be very fun if that made her hit twice. Attack simultaneously when paired material is used. So there's no reason to believe that that wouldn't cause her to do another attack. I mean, I'm guessing that it doesn't, but if it does, that's hilarious. Right, we should definitely do a tent while we're here. And I need to buy just all the tents we can get. Away we go. Oh. Reno and Rude are here. Interesting. Okay. Let's do a tent then. Since I completely... Did I forget to do a tent? I totally forgot to do a tent. Now, theoretically, they shouldn't be too hard to kill. Mine saw, power saw. Wait, where's all my tents? Did I... There. Completely skip them. Okay, let's go fight those guys. Now, hopefully neither of these guys want to creepy touch us. Turks? Again? We just seem to keep running into each other lately. There were weapons and materia developed solely to destroy Sephiroth. But it was attacked by a weapon and sunk to the bottom of the sea. I can't give you what's here. We'll take out Sephiroth. I guess this is our last meeting. I won't let you get in our way. Full on boss fight. Sweet. I don't know how hard these guys are down here, but... Okay, we don't have one of those on there. Can I do bad breath on them? That'd be interesting. I want to do 2-cut with him. And big guard with her. Holy fuck, okay. I don't know what else it does to them. But it's not good for them. Magic breath. Gotta match that breath. Yeah, I think they're absolutely... Ah, so much damage. I think let's just do a bunch of magic breaths. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, that made it dangerous. Did we just do it on ourselves? Oh, that's going to be so much damage. Thankfully, both Cloud and Tifa are immune to various thingy damage. I need someone to punch Barrett in the face, unfortunately. He just keeps going for Cloud. Okay. I guess we'll just leave Barrett attacking us over and over again. Oh, there we go. It's finally done. And then Rude just leaves. Rude. Steal from them. They have good stuff. Oops. I just took steal off. Like, they have good stuff? Do they have game-changingly good stuff? Or is it just decent? So Shinra's new secret weapon was on an airship. Slap him out of it. Thing is, I couldn't without probably killing him. Or at least doing us all a bunch of damage. It's kind of hilarious that when he was doing the magic thing, that it couldn't affect either of us. How good was their stuff? Am I screwing myself by not... I mean, I don't think I ever stole it before. So I imagine that it's probably fine. I know Rude likes to punch. I'll keep a save file here while I look around. This must be the cargo room. Blondie has Minerva armor. Doesn't... Blondie? Do you mean Baldy? Because neither of them are blonde and one of them doesn't have hair. And the idea that Rude was blonde until he lost all of his hair is kind of hilarious. Spirit Lance. But the Minerva armor, isn't that what Tifa is equipped with? Oh, wow. I did not expect one of you guys here. Are you just going to do Viper Breath over and over and over again? As long as you don't do that thing where you trap us in place, because that is bullshit. Hey, I didn't realise these guys were just normal enemies as well. Completely ineffective against her, completely ineffective against Cloud. That's hilarious. Oh, nice! See, that's the kind of shit we like to see. And that's the thing. If you have... one of my problems with doing the Battle Square when I did it... This is terrible. It's all messed up. Is that I had all sorts of shit that I just didn't have yet. High Wind. Oh! Sid's ultimate attack. Outsider. Isn't that a weapon? Spirit Lance there. Slayer. Oh, it's a weapon for thingy. Weapon for Vincent. Okay. Is this everything here? Is this place that short? I think this place might actually be that short. There's like one boss fight and a couple of rooms. But some amazing material. Like, double cut is awesome. And if you level it up to 4 times cut, it's game breaking. Like, literally, a maxed out Cloud with 4 times cut is doing like 40,000 damage per turn. He's about to take a shitload of damage. Ugh. You gotta love Meteor Drive. The other thing is, like someone was saying about Meteor Drive, oh, wouldn't you use that to drive the Meteor? Maybe not, but if we attacked the Meteor, she could pick it up and slam it down. And theoretically, depending on where she was aiming, would it not change its direction? Hmm? Tough Ring is stolen from Reno. Massive Spirit and Vitality boost. Zedric is stolen from Rude. Decent armor. Okay. This is the enemy I remember from here. This is the one that stuck out for some reason. I can't tell you why. A giant tongue monster with a mouth at the other end. And it is actually legitimately a tongue monster. Right, I need... Oh, he's already dead. Reno has Tough Ring, Rude has Zedric, and Elena has Minerva. You have another fight with them later. So I could steal a Minerva off of her, but again, I'm going to check now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, she is a Minerva band. And it nullifies a good portion of attacks, which is incredibly powerful. I guess if I was using Yuffie, that would basically make it so that I have a party that's immune to most attacks. Or like half of them anyway. Which is pretty OP. There is summon materia under the helicopter. Ah, okay, I'll go back. Got to get them summons. Oh, I need to do Bahamut Zero. Just because of how cool it looks and people need to see it. It's probably my favourite summon. Like, Knights of the Round is fun and all, but it's so long and it's a bit dreary and it's the most power... Oh yeah, I can see it now. I didn't spot it before because I'm big stupid. Hello, you look friendly. Summon. Yes, the second to last summon, so yeah. That tells you how decent it is. Uh-oh. At least Tifa, if she's going to attack, she's going to attack herself as well. She'll punch all of us in the face. Kind of the problem. Some of you may recognize part of this. I've put this in a video before because it's awesome. Unnecessarily big. Beautiful. Decent damage, but still just a single attack. There you go, you punched yourself in the face, you silly, silly person. Abnormal breath? What is it with this place and having just horrendous... I didn't realise... Alright, that was the one. Holy shit! That was a lot of damage. Presumably question mark needle is like some awful status inflicting attack. Bahamut Zero, fuck up your planet. Pretty much. Materia. Magic, there we go. Magic. Oh. Hades materia. Ah. Attach. Added effect for OP. Oh yeah, because Hades does everything to your enemy, doesn't it? It is bad breath for the summon. What have I got? Have I got any spaces on Cloud? I do. So if I rearrange him, exchange. Why has he got an all for nothing? Okay. So... Oh no, it has to be on the weapon, which Cloud does not have. Tifa? That could work. Materia, Tifa. Oh, she's... for some reason she had all on slash all. So who gives a shit about that? Arrange, exchange, Tifa. Yeah, once you start really getting some decent spells on enemy skill, you kind of don't need magic materia anymore, apart from regen. Okay. So she's got, where is it? Hades. And where's added effect? Hopefully someone else isn't holding this. There we go, added effect. Theoretically, when she attacks, she should cause most enemies all status effects, which is insane. And funny. And she deserves it. She deserves the ability to nuke enemies. Let's find out if that is... Well, we could just smash it through. That's good damage. Stop tonguing me! Although, I guess these guys, there's a real likelihood that they'll be completely resistant to all that shit. On weapon, not on armor. Ah, of course. I didn't brain that. I am big stoop. Right now, Tifa basically has ribbon, which is in its own way incredibly helpful. It means that you can technically have 3 ribbons. Materia. So, arrange, exchange. So we put H. Oh no, we'll do it with that. Do it with that. Now, all right, now we should be redonkulous. Does she have any magic on it? No. Everyone full. Let's go. Perfect. Yeah, this place, I remember it being really, really hard. But I probably didn't realise the value of ribbon back at the day. I would have had stat increasing stuff rather than pure protection. And I would have gone, like with armors and stuff, Yeah, we'll just leave. There's better enemies to try this on anyway, that are more likely to be able to have everything done to them. Alright. I feel like we got everything from there. Odin and break material also good for added effect. Linking while on weapon. Well, break can turn people stone, can't it? Which is kind of insane. Especially if it works on an enemy. It's incredibly broken. I guess that's the way to easily go through things like the battle square. Right, we need to stay down here. We're looking for things, aren't we? I'm not looking for guides. I'm just going to search around because I love this music. It's such a vibe. That's where Lucretia is, so we're not going there. Hopefully we don't get snuck up on. I think the first time I played this, I didn't see Emerald Weapon for a while. And so when I finally encountered the guy, scared the shit out of me. Oh, that looks like something. Oh, there it is. Perfect. We found a thing. Even at level 60 with full HP, unless you use knights around, I'll never fight carry armor or emerald weapon without it. What is carry armor? Do you think it's... Analysis completed. Exact date of origin cannot be determined. Estimated to be several thousand years old. Key of the Ancients. Received key item. Key of the Ancients. Yeah, I know it's a key item. It's a key. You're going to have to remind me what carry armor is. Because I've seen that mentioned several times, and for the life of me, it doesn't stand out as a thing. Is it a secret boss that I've just never heard of? Is it a main boss that I've just never noticed? Because I'm just that good at video games, you know. Okay. Well, we don't get to explore as much as I'd have hoped. What's that? Oh, that's the... okay. That makes sense. That's just the reactor. There's not a whole heap down here. Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Dandy dandy dan. It occurs to me that the entire underwater area is only between Junon and Costa del Sol. And for good reason. That way they have a very limited area. And you can't like explore the whole upper ocean. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I think we're done. Already beat carry armor. You magic breathed him before the sub. Oh, yeah, magic breath is absolutely... I destroyed him with that. Because I remember that boss being really hard. Because he picks up one of your crew. Apparently, magic breath absolutely goated. Wow, is this thing slower on the surface? Or is it just the same speed, but it doesn't feel... that's nice though. Okay, we'll stop here. Hop. Save. Is the someone mentioned we've got quite the fleet now. Is the tiny Bronco slash the little fella, the little drivey fella, the zoom man, the broom broom? I don't seem to recall the broom broom man being like available anywhere else. But he just seems to be gone. Sad, because it's a great vehicle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just gone. Okay, we're off. Do-do-do. in this playthrough, I found out like the magic breath thing. That move is really powerful. It's very expensive to cast, but especially if you're doing a normal playthrough, at that point you should have a pretty well leveled up MP plus. So just use it. At the end of the day, between save points. Speaking of, does this guy have a shop? Yeah, I want to buy something. There we go. Well, we're going to spend as much money as we can on tents, which is not even all the money. That's the money we've earned in this wandering around in this playthrough. Like, I started this session at just under 200k, and I just spent all the money we've earned on tents, which is quite funny. And we should definitely use one now. Wait, why was it 98? Can we not have 99 tents? That's a big sad noise. Wait. Apparently I can go in his shop. I can just sneak past him. Does he have any goodies? Any goodies? No goodies. Oh, sad noises. Yeah, we did that ages ago. Surely you know we found it. Unless you're saying we can find another one. There we go. 99. Perfect. Actually, while we're at it, you have some other things that are probably worth. Being able to actually revive would be helpful. I guess we have the money for a bunch of ethers too. Now that cost money, Jesus. Max those out. And max those out. That'll do. Whee! Big camping fan. What I don't understand is that the tent is a one-use item. What do they do in it? When Cloud and the team go for a nap, do they just shit themselves in their sleep? Is that what happens? Or are they completely incapable of like leaving a tent without just cutting it in half? I guess Cloud's sword is very big and pointy. If he's careless with it, even slightly, that's just a ruined tent. You're not using that tent again. It's got a great big hole in it. You can land the airship in the crevice before the city. Well, that would have been good to know. And I assume that's there for a reason. Oh well. We do want to see Tifa absolutely annihilate someone, though. Speaking of, I mean, she's probably powerful enough where she will just one-shot them anyway. But we'll see. Right, I have been drinking and I have opened the tap, so I need another pee. God damn it. So I'll be back in a moment. Nobody poops in games except for Travis Touchdown. What, from No More Hero? Speaking of poop in video games, we watched an old no-clip documentary on why black and white has never been put on game download services. And there is a lot of poop in that game. You can get your pet monsters to poop on buildings and pick up the poop and eat the poop and throw the poop. There's quite a lot of stuff you can do with poop in that game. More things than most games have ever considered doing with poop. Oh, Digimon, the Digimon games as well. Those get weird with poop. There's like, you can raise your monster, and if your monster eats a poop, the next time it evolves, it will evolve into like a weird, awful slug monster. Or a poop monster. One of the two. But yeah, there's many games that have poop in them. Oh, Binding of Isaac, that game is like 90% shit. Oh, you found it! That music box over there, we'll put the key in it. I'll go use it, you wait here. Look at the size of this goddamn thing. Watch closely at what happens. I'm gonna insert it in that hole, alright? Wait, where was that? Ho ho ho! Well, that's what that was, okay. It made a platform. You can feed cultists poop in Cult of the Lamb. Fun. My kids like Cult of the Lambs. Lamb. If you treat your Digimon like crap, they also become poop. I became sad and now I'm poop. Now, go inside. Hope may be inside. Or poop. You're already in here. This was just a screen to project an image. Look at the image, projected on the screen of the water. Look with your special eyes. They have your brand. Well, that's Aerith's theme. Cutscene within a cutscene. Cutsceneception. There goes the holy materia. Interesting. Look at it. It's clearly glowing. Ah, there we go. At the bottom of the ocean. It's glowing. Ho ho ho! It's pale green. Aeris. Aeris has already prayed for holy. After I gave up the black materia to Sephiroth, Aeris' words came into my dreams. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth. And to do that, there was a secret here. It was holy, that's why. She had the white materia. Aeris knew about here and what she had to do. She gave us great hope, but it cost her life, her future. I'm sorry, Aeris. I should have figured this out sooner. You left us without saying a word. It was so sudden. I couldn't think. That's why it took so long for me to find out, but I understand now. Aeris, I'll do the rest. That's we. What Aeris left us, we cannot waste it. Thank you, Aeris. Her voice has already reached the planet. Just look at the glow of the white materia. But how about Holy? Why isn't it moving? Why? Something's getting in its way. Him. He's the only one who could do it. Sephiroth, where are you? Can't talk to Boogie Hoogie anymore. Beautiful red and bloodshot eyes from slum drinking. Oh. Get a phone call. What the? Sorry, I was a little surprised. What happened? You remember when the Jun and cannon disappeared? Actually, Rufus moved it. Moved? A big thing? Where? Why? That's what they meant. Something's missing. Didn't even notice that the Jun and cannon was gone. Rufus wants to destroy Sephiroth with it. That cannon operates on huge materia. The huge materia has already been used in the rocket plan. So since the cannon's useless right now, he decided to move it to a place where materia, no, where Mako is gathered. And where's that? We put a great big cannon on our city. That's the Shinra way to do it, I suppose. Mrs. Sick is missing. No, she sat next to me. She's just on her phone. She fell asleep for most of this. She's awake now. But she doesn't have to be here. We can have fun together. You have her all week anyway. That's why, Reeve. It's your job to adjust the reactor's output. I see. Don't worry about adjusting it, Reeve. Once you open it all the way, everything will go full speed. President's sure done it this time. If we can only defeat Sephiroth, the idea that Meteor will also disappear is based on different objectives. Please remember, Mr. President, it was my idea to fire Mega Reactor-powered shells. Will the shells really reach that far in the northern border? Of course. But, Mr. President, please do not call it a Mako cannon. This new weapon will be called the Sister Ray. It is always called the Sister Ray. It's literally written on it. Okay, apparently we knew all that happened. Alright, off we go. Where are we? Now, presumably, a thing's about to happen. Not a Pokemon, but an awake mum. I mean, she's a mum and she's awake, so, you know. That is how that works. Right, outside we go. It'd be very helpful if there was a high ship, an air wind, a high wind. There we go. And it was one of those sets of words. Oops. Out we go. Wait, we want Tifa to get into a fight with these guys, mostly. Hopefully it doesn't kill them all in one hit. Although she might, because if it casts Petrify on them, they're dead anyway. Right. Slash all. See what happens. Because slash all on her, if she gets confused, would be incredibly dangerous for the rest of the party. I know there's supposed to be a ribbon kicking about, though. One of them got sleeped and frogged, so that's something. So it definitely has the effect that I wanted on all enemies, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah. Right. That should be that. Out with the old and in with the bold. Or is that like a case of getting old? That's why Artemis is going back to the moon to collect the 50-year-old poop. So there's moon poop, is there? Or are we talking about the poop that's on the moon? I mean, it would be interesting to see what happened to poop if left on the moon for many years. I imagine it's quite dusty. There we go. Right. If I remember rightly, something's about to happen. So we'll do a little save, shall we? Oh. Huh? Yeah, you can't even get on the what the? Uh-oh. That's right next to us. We're right here. Why don't we just go punch it in the face? It's a spooky boy. That would be Diamond Weapon. Moon poo grows mushrooms. Well, I mean, I could imagine whatever's in the poo when you go to the moon might do something. Whether or not it grows or... I mean, it's not exactly an oxygen-rich environment. What's wrong? It's a strange signal. From where? It's coming from this person. Wow. Hey. That was a surprise. The controls went crazy. This ain't good. Weapon came out of the sea and it's headed straight for Midgar. The new weapon should stop him, right? I don't know if it's ready or not. What's going to happen to Marlene? Don't you worry none. Marlene's in a safe place. She's with Eris Mama. How is that safe? Barrett! What was that scratching just now? As long as Marlene is safe, who cares what else happens, right? I've been itching to say this to you for a while now. When you blew up Midgar #1, how many folks do you think died? That was for the life of the planet. Gotta expect a few casualties. A few? What do you mean a few? What may be, well, a few to y'all is everything to them who died. Protect the planet? Ha! Y'all sure sound good. Ain't no one gonna go against you, so you think you can do whatever you want. I don't want to hear that from one in Shinra. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, there literally is. Stop it. Kate Sith, Barrett, he knows what he did. You know what you did, Barrett. What we did in Midgar can't be forgotten no matter the reason. Right? We haven't forgotten, right? I know you. You can't quit the company because you're worried about the people in Midgar, right? Cloud? Huh? What? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's go. We'll beat Weapon ourselves. Hey, Cloud. You think we can win against that monster? We've got a chance of winning, right? Yeah, we're going to kick the shit out of it. How would I know? But that's no reason for us to let it go. We're going to Midgar and fight Weapon. Let's move. Let's do Magic Breath over and over again. Probably absolutely annihilate it. Hello. How we doing? You alright, fella? Oh, you're a cute little boy, ain't you? Oh, Hey, hey, what are you trying to do? Break the highwind? Let's find him on the ground. Okay, so he's like headed over here. Alright, perfect. How long is it going to take him though? Like, what happens if you just let him get to Midgar? Presumably just a game over. But yeah, like I remember back in the day, I got the spooks on. Oh, we're gonna land. Oh, did I press the wrong button? I think I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let's go. Ah, I pressed triangle, didn't I? Triangle's not the right button. Okay, there we go. Make sure everybody's full. I think we're good. I think we'll Oh wow, I feel like he skipped a bit. He's way closer than he was before. I wonder if you can even get into fights in this moment. Come on, darling. Come on, big boy. We're going to go bonk. We're going to smash you in the head with all of our things, and you're going to do a dead. That's how this works. It almost feels kind of like when you first do this fight, waiting for him is like terrifying. Because like, it's a big boss, it's on the world map. If you've even remotely tried... Oh, he's changed direction. If you've even... Oh, you can get into fights with normal enemies. That's hilarious. Why are you here? Funny. Yeah, when you're waiting for him, it's like spooky. Because he's big and he's dangerous. Oh yeah, that was my point. If you've tried to fight Emerald Weapon, you know that it's like this insane, what the hell is going on kind of fight. It has a timer in it for some reason. When that runs out, you drown. Not that you're going to survive that long, because he does insane amounts of damage. Like, he's a proper, if you can beat this, you can beat the game kind of boss. Alright, hello, darling. There we go. We don't want to summon anything. There we go, big guard. A 2-tone cut. Wait. 0 damage? That could be a problem. Why is Barrett doing 0 damage? Or can we only do 0 damage? Magic breath. Okay. I seem to recall being able to do something to him. There we go, that's more like it. Useful. So that was some kind of elemental-based attack. And we could do them back on him, but he can't do them to us. Yeah, Magic Breath is totally the GOAT. It's also quick to cast, which helps. And the fact that it does it on everything. It stood on him, and he took magic barrier damage. So his attacks are all magic, apparently. And he's completely immune to standard attack. I am curious whether Tifa can do status effects on him. So if I remember rightly, he essentially has infinite health. Did Tifa do the thing and it didn't do anything? And it didn't do any status effects. What a big sad noise. That's so bubbly. And then, achoo. White sneeze. A white magic called sneeze that just makes you... Yeah, I feel like I've done way more damage to him than I have in any other fight with him. He's barely done anything to us. It can't even scratch us. Okay. Oh, was that her counter-attacking? Oh, nice. Wait, he's worth 3,500 AP. That is hefty. And then he's like, oh, screw these guys. I'm busy. I got shit to do. Did I leave the washer on? Is the oven off? I can't remember. Where even am I? My big weird bone dress. What's up, Mr. Monster? What are you looking at? No, it's feeling something. Yeah, it senses murder. Let's go to the airship. What are you laughing? Mrs. Sicker sat there giggling her tits off. Oh no! Let's hurry out of here. Something big. I'm talking really big is coming. Mr. President, preparations for the Sister Ray are now in order. Any time is fine. Fire. Here we go, lads. Great cutscene. Mm-hmm. Damn. Took out the front of the Shinra building. Uh-oh. He's got shoulder-mounted cannons and a chest beam. Fire away. Which direction is it going to attack from? It's attacking from the direction... It's literally attacking at Midgar, clearly. It's like the whole thing. Midgar! Marlene! See, this is where you don't trade damage. Oh, he got brutalized. That is a big hole in a big weapon. Kevin was saying that Diamond Weapon is a joke. No, Diamond Weapon just leaves. You never kill him. Damn. It went right through Weapon. I see. They're after Sephiroth, the crater in the northern boundary. Boom. Well, that worked. Sir, weapon's been defeated. The barrier's disappeared. Sir, a massive high-density energy is headed towards Midgar. What? Weapons attacking! Run for your lives! Well, shit. Someone just got hubris. Oh dear. Reno is dead, asterisk. Not Reno. Rufus. What happened to Sephiroth? Northern Cave. Let's go see what happened to it. Oh, wait, you want me to do that? Okay, fair enough. Level 14. Hey, Cloud. Yeah, let's go. Wait. As he's so confident now that he's making people around him lose confidence. Yeah, that's cool that you can actually see it. And presumably that means that on Junon Harbor itself, they didn't have to take it far. Yep, no more cannon. I think it was like that before and I just didn't notice. Okay, I should land and save. Wow, we're at Costa del Sol. Let's go for a nap. You know, it's been a busy day. Canonically, Rufus survived. Should watch Advent Children. Why do you think I said the word asterisk, Kevin? Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game, which is why we started with it. Do you not think that I have watched Advent Children? You fool. With pleasure. Oh yeah, I forget that he cleans himself as well. One of only a handful of times being that if you ever come here. There we go. Right. Nice clean Cloud. Rufus? Where's Bill and Ted? Different Rufus, I think. I'm not 100% sure. They could be canonically the same character. But I feel that it's slightly unlikely. Only slightly. Right, there we go. We're all nice and clean. We'll go check out what they do. I did not hear you say the asterisk. I'm a fool of Shakespearean quality. Excellent. I like to hear people tell me how stupid they are. There we go. There you are. Hello. What goes on here? Sephiroth's energy barrier is gone. Sid, can the airship get inside? Huh? He's my student, ain't he? Of course he can go anywhere. Right. Sorry about that. Why would I say it? Such a stupid thing. Throws himself off the airship. Yo, Kate Sith, now what? Why are we asking Kate Sith? Hold it. Scarlet, Heidegger, what's going on? Strange. Can't seem to reach the president. Also, the top floor of the building seems to be missing. Not the president. To Sister Ray. Wait, does he have the Scottish accent? Because Reeve doesn't have the same voice. Kate Sith, I'm not doing the Kate Sith voice as a haha lols. Like, he actually canonically has a Scottish accent. But Reeve canonically does not. But it's weird. So when he speaks through the thing, does that mean it changes his voice? As I understand it, most voice changes, they just change the pitch. Not the president, to Sister Ray. What is it, Reeve? You're speaking strangely. Oh, it was a Scottish accent. Not to that. That would be funny. None of that matters. This is my real voice now. The reactor's output is increasing all by itself. Wait a minute. That's not wise. And I know not wise. I slapped a woman on top of a gun once. It must cool for 3 hours or it won't work. Reeve, shut off the machine. Can't do that. It's inoperable. Someone has switched the machine over to mainframe operation. We can't operate it from here. What about the mainframe? Who? Hey, call the mainframe. Oh, this is just my hand. Huh? Why are you giving me orders? And I just talk to my hand. I go, hello, Mr. Hand. I love you very much. I don't give a damn about the details. Scottish voice modulation. Ah. Maybe he's typing it out. Oh. Just you wait, Sephiroth. I'll give you all the Mako you want. Roger, stop! The cannon! No! Midgar itself is in danger. 1 or 2 Midgars. A small price to pay. Roger! Roger! Show me, Sephiroth. It should be near. Go beyond the powers of science. Before your presence, science is powerless. I hate it, but I'll concede to it. Just let me see it. Your pee-pee. As in power. I don't know what you think I'm talking about. That's disgusting. I've got to say my Hojo voice is my favorite. Yo, do something, you big cat. Actually, it's a small cat on a big Moogle. I don't know if you're paying attention. Yeah, it's your power. We're sunk. Hojo's doing this on his own. Huh? Who said that? I don't like this. You busted, Reeve. Too late trying to hide it now. Game? How the fuck? So presumably, when he was talking in Midgar, he's supposed to be talking with the Kate Sith voice. And now he talks in the Reeve voice, as if they're different. But the game has no way of showing that to you, which is very funny. Can't you stop the Mako reactor? We can't stop it. You're from Shinra, ain't you? Why is it impossible? Many dots. Came a long way to get here. You better not double cross us now. I can't make you trust me. You damn fool. Don't you understand anything I'm saying? I don't give a damn about Shinra. If you're a man, no, if you're a human being, you'll save the planet. Don't you even care? No way. If we shut down the reactor, all hell will break loose. Why? Can't you just shut off the valve? Yeah, it's easy to shut off the reactor's pipe valves. But the reactor made a path for the energy to escape from below. Once you open that, it'll be impossible to close it until everything blasts out. And we can't try to stop the energy from gushing out. An explosion. This blast will be stronger than when the number 1 reactor blew up. Damn, that would be sick. Forget about that. The cannon. We've got to get to Midgar. That's the first thing. Must stop Hojo first. Looks like Cloud and the others are on their way. Stay out of the way. Yeah. Don't be ludicrous. I don't recall you giving me any orders. The peace preservation will give their best efforts to make the enemy retreat. Because of them, that's a private matter. President is dead. Now I'm doing things my way. Yeah. Heidegger. Now I'm going to use the new weapon. Hey, wait. Cloud, everybody, sorry, but these two guys, they're about to jerk me off. And you can't say no to that. But you'll come, won't you? Certainly will. I know. Hey, I'm leaving the ship in your hands. Heading for Midgar. Will be interesting to if they show that in part 3 of the remake. You mean jerking off Reeve? Oh, that makes more sense. Right. Okay, I think... No, I don't want to go there. There we go. I'm going to have a little settle down here. The fun music. Very, we're doing the right thing now. We've got to do the thing. But it's been 3 hours, which is the average length of the stream. Last one not counting. And I think that that's a good place to call it for now. We're going into Midgar next. To beat the shit out of some guys. Who knows who. But yeah. Thank you all for coming. Oh, pardon me. I know I've done a lot of little burps and belts and I've seen them turn up on the mic. Better than missing most of my speaking at all, which was very bad before. But yeah, thanks for coming, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.